One fall, 10-minute time limit now as Buzz Sawyer moves out against Keith Parson. And there's Sawyer with that tremendous power that he has. I was talking to young Brad Wolf about Buzz Sawyer the other day. Brad is an aficionado of wrestling, and we both agreed that Sawyer is as powerful a competitor as we've seen in a long, long time. And Mr. Larson is finding that out very quickly. Larson in the red trunks. It is Sawyer in the blue trunks. Sawyer began his career in the... Wow, look at this again, the tremendous power of Sawyer. Sawyer has it everywhere, too. He's got the great power in the legs. Tremendous femoris. Coming off the rope. Sawyer and dropped him. Beautiful drop kick, and Sawyer outside the ring, a totally embarrassed individual. He's brash, he's cocky, and he was caught completely off guard. There was a situation of total overconfidence, and the very thing that I was talking about a little earlier, the two greatest mistakes, overconfidence in yourself and underestimating your opponent. And now Sawyer taking out his embarrassment, his humiliation, by complaining to the referee, Nick Patrick. And may I point out something about Nick Patrick? You don't want to complain too much to that man. Larson ducks away once again, and so Sawyer is becoming a picture now of frustration as Larson ducks away and moves from side to side. Now they're collar and elbow. Sawyer pulls him back to the ropes. And good block by Parson, and he delivers a forearm to the side of the jaw of Buzz Sawyer. And it is Sawyer who drove in that time. Good feint. He feinted to the shoulders, looked like he was going in collar and elbow, and then drove a knee to the midsection. And Rod, the thing we were talking about earlier, somebody being over... Parson hurtled out to the concrete, and Sawyer right out after him.
Boy, see the viciousness in this man? This man is out to win now. That is fantastic. That's what I like to see in a wrestler. Look at him. He's not going to give that man a chance. Look at, and he's watching the count. Notice Mr. Sawyer now. What he's doing is he's making sure that he doesn't go beyond the jurisdiction of the referee, not getting disqualified. That's what you got to do. You've got rules in professional wrestling, of course. But the thing, if you can stretch him, if you can stay within him, why not?
Well, he stays on the borderline, no question about that, and those tactics have driven him to a point now of having possibly some superiority or dominance in this particular match. Larson charging back in again. The count was broken momentarily, and Larson catches it to the side of the head. Now it is Sawyer. Bring him down a front chinlock and brought him forward to the mat.
Yes, nice front face lock. Of course, people yelling choke, but it's not a choke. It's just a nice front face lock. Now what he's doing there, did you see him kind of grab a little hair and knock it back and forth? That's not so much to keep the hold intact as it is just to get it hot and get that guy going to finally say, I want to get out of here. Now that's to hurt him. He's going to make a mistake if he gets on the referee.
And Sawyer, completely frustrated man, caught again by Larson twice. And Sawyer now pulling out all stops. Completely pulling out all stops is, I have to believe in a sense that Sawyer must be getting just a little bit desperate.
Beautiful, beautiful. Hey, he's not worried about nothing. He knows he's got him under control. He's taking his time. All the qualifications of greatness.
Variation of a hip lock takedown now with a side headlock, and you see Mr. Sawyer now framed in controlled rage as he dominates the situation with Keith Larson.
Yes. Keith Larson is definitely in a little trouble here, and he's a game competitor. What sometimes what the people don't realize is when they see someone like Buzz Sawyer going in there and throwing this man around like that, they say, oh, well, yeah, he beat that guy, but you know, who did he beat? See, now that man laying down on the floor there could just maim and tame you. But no, it just shows the superiority that Buzz Sawyer got. That's not any common man he's throwing around down there. So it shows you the power that this man has.
Larson out of good Scandinavian background, I would assume, and good high powerful souffle by Buzz Sawyer, bringing Larson back into the ring, and that has thoroughly stunned Keith Larson. Sawyer brings him up, not satisfied, not even trying for a pinning combination. Gives the backbreaker, brings him up. Now, it's better than 200 and some odd pounds. He slammed it like a sack of potatoes down on the canvas. Now, into a variation of the Russian sickle. Does muscles, those spinae erecti muscles being strained in the wrong direction, and it is Buzz Sawyer victorious over Keith Larson, using a variation of that Russian sickle. I want to call Buzz Sawyer over here for just a moment, because obviously there was a point in that match when he was very, very definitely in trouble, in my opinion. And I want to ask him about that, because here is a man who I've said many, many times is a brash and very, very cocky individual, but has a habit of backing it up with victories in the squared circle. Would you admit, however, that there was a point you were in trouble?
Never! I'm never in trouble, Mr. Soley. Strategy's what it's all about. That man thought he had me, but you've seen who came out on the top. Everywhere I go, and every place I've been, just like Mr. Roddy Piper said, vicious, Daddy, get vicious! And that exactly is what I'm going to do every time I'm in the ring. Mr. Soley, you haven't seen one thing yet. I'm just now starting. The Georgia Championship Wrestling should be embarrassed to put that man in the ring with me. Do you understand that? Embarrassed! Because you've seen it, just like he's seen. Everyone out there seen who won and who's the best. And you're looking at it.
Nothing more to say about that, except we'll be right back.